So then you take that experience, you open up your own record shop, and so then you've had live music here.
Yeah.
So what?
That was definitely always a big thing for me. Like, I remember taking my daughter to see Foster the People at Zia Records in Tucson, Arizona. Like a record, they played like 3 songs, there. It's when they were playing a show that night at like the Rialto Theater, but they went to a record store event beforehand, and I'm like, that's like, and some old classic videos of Pearl Jam or any of these up and coming acts when they were playing in record shops, like legit record shops. I was always like, man, that's what I want. I want live music in my record shop whenever I can. My space has filled so much that it's becoming more and more challenging. So I'm looking for other avenues or venues or space near me that I can do that. But like, it's still like so important to me to be able to incorporate that. I mean, like building a record shop, it wasn't going to be it wasn't an afterthought to bring in music. It was always on my mind that I wanted that to happen. I was going to have music. I was going to have used vinyl, new vinyl, and I wanted to have performances to nobody, one person just jamming out and sitting on the sofa and like playing, or to like a full room full of people, like whatever people wanted. That was always something that I was going to do.
Awesome.
That I wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. So what was the first show that you had here?
Well, I think it was you. Was it? Or
is it OK Otter?
It was OK Otter. But weren't you with them?
Did I play with them the first
time? Maybe not.
No.
Yeah, I guess it was. How would I have connected with them? I feel like it was OK Otter though. You're right.
So I came and filmed it.
Okay. Yeah, I feel it was okay. Yes. So it might have just been OK Otter on their own. They had just Mike from OK Otter had just kind of moved back into town with his family and then was reconstructing this band that he had. He has so many songs that he's created, but like trying to form, and he can perform on his own, but he's formed a band now, and he came back into town and like, yeah, I think that was probably the first one, and there was a lot more space here, and we were able to have the drum kit and everything right in this area, no problem. And a good turnout. It was so much fun, and they were so appreciative. I think it was like one of their first kind of gigs, and now he plays like almost every weekend, either him or the band, and so, but like, yeah, it probably was OK Otter. And then they have played again here, and then Spaces in Betweens played here. We had Forrester Gray, Mellow Honey before. I had a local hip-hop artist, Coconut Wolf, play here. I've had, who else? I had my friend play here, Cody Lee, jammed out on his guitar. My wife joined him for a couple songs. That was cool. See, it just was for fun, And then last Thursday, we had a band come out from California. They reached out to me and said, hey, we'd love to play your record shop. How they found my little hole in the wall, I don't know, but they literally started their 3-week tour. They flew into Philly, drove all the way out here for us to perform next door in this nice little space that's... Oh. They played next door in this nice little space over here with a couple local acts, the Watleys and Treaties, which was like so amazing, so fun. The Watleys have a good following, so they brought out all their state college peeps. And it was an all ages show, so saw like there was kids, there was little 2-year-olds with like their headphones on, for noise reduction, but it was just a cool scene. And so just as recent as 2 weeks ago. And then of course on April 20th, we're gonna have a bunch of acts here for Record Store Day. I want to have as much as possible. I'm just like, because this is like my side business, although it is all encompassing for sure. It's that part of it is hard for me, like the, what do you call that? Marketing, the marketing for acts. And I want to do it justice. And I always feel bad that I'm not doing enough for it, but I just don't have a lot of time.